Hi all, I'm going to be talking to you today about the English as a Foreign Language secondary level Costa Rica video. The school and student context I observed was a mixed gender classroom, male dominant. There were about 20 students who were possibly around 16 or 17 years old. The teacher was female, they did not use technology, and the questions and assignments they worked on increased in rigor. The culture context I observed was students and teacher all from Costa Rica. The conversations were very fluid. Their culture values English, and their classroom culture also avoids judging others when struggling with concepts or pronunciations. The language context I observed were native Spanish speakers. The English levels were as follows: speaking and listening at intermediate, reading at early intermediate, and writing not observable. They spoke in complete sentences. The students do appear to require an expansion in vocabulary, and although they did mostly speak in English, they did at times rely on their Spanish when struggling with a concept. The student English learning I observed was students engaging in communicative activities, one-on-one, small group, and whole class. They were able to understand some content-specific terminology and colloquialisms and idioms. They combined their CALP and BICS to address content. The activities they engaged in promoted social interaction, were relevant to the students, and activated their prior knowledge. The activities also seemed to serve as formative assessments and allowed for the teacher to monitor student learning. The English teaching I observed was the teacher continuously advancing the dialogue between the students. She limited her talk time to 10 or 15%, and it was primarily used to give directions, ask questions, and facilitate the discussion. However, her English teaching did lack modification and accommodations. She did not elaborate or explain for lower English level students. She did very little explicit teaching to support speech emerging students, and the lack of scaffolding and expansion might have hindered the students' content area knowledge and English language learning. Finally, the insights I had were that, just like her, I would like to create a classroom in which I am able to create opportunities for active student involvement, especially using total physical response or TPR techniques. I would like to use social interaction as a teaching method that supports my classroom discourse by using cooperative learning and scaffolding techniques that encourage listening and not force speaking. And finally, provide opportunities for participation in reading and writing activities in which students can exercise complex problem-solving abilities for a variety of purpose. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you all in class.